Hey guys, Justin here, and the topic I wanted to talk about today was how the movie Inception mirrors the 5 stages of grief humans go through when they experience loss. So if you haven't seen the movie Inception, basically what happens is Leonardo DiCaprio's wife has recently passed away, and he has to go on this sort of epic, crazy dream adventure in order to see his kids again. And in the movie, in my opinion, it sort of mirrors the 5 stages of grief in each dream state that they go through. So if you look closely at the dream states that they go through, the first one, his wife's still alive and he's sort of clinging on to that memory. He's in denial. In the second dream state, something goes wrong and he's experiencing a lot of anger. In the third dream state, they're trying to cling on to the mission and sort of bargain their way through what's happening. In the fourth dream state, it's when the guy's father passes away and it's sort of got the theme of depression. And in the fifth dream state, and then when he finally talks to his wife and accepts that she's dead and he can move on. So I thought this was an interesting topic because I think this is something that all people have to go through at one point of their lives. And I just wanted to give my take on it so maybe it could help people, or maybe you can sort of understand what you're going through. So in my opinion, when you're going through one of these stages, you don't really know what's happening to you. And in my opinion, what I think it is you've got like a skewed version of reality, or you're seeing the world in through a different lens, which isn't entirely accurate, and that can have some sort of negative consequences. So basically it's your brain trying to sort of work out or justify this sort of emptiness that you might feel inside. So if you're in denial, you might be just a little bit too optimistic. Now, I'm not saying any of these thought patterns are good or bad, I'm just saying that these are what you might go through. So if you're in denial, you might be a little bit too optimistic and you can only see the good things about the world, and you're sort of ignoring anything bad because it's sort of too painful to deal with at that point. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, I've got good friends, I've got good hobbies, I've got a pretty good job, like I'm pretty happy. You're sort of justifying to yourself that you've got a good life. The second one would be anger, where you're focusing on the injustices of the world and all the bad things that are happening, and the people may have crossed you maybe, and you're sort of angry at them and you sort of blame them for that feeling that you have inside. The third one, with bargaining, maybe you're thinking, if I just got a little bit more money, or if I just achieved this goal, or if I just got like a girlfriend or a boyfriend or something, then I'd be happy, and you're trying to sort of work things out logically. With depression, that's when it really sort of hits you and you can't get out of bed in the morning, and you're really focusing on the negative aspects of life and all the sort of bad things that have happened to you. And then when you finally hit acceptance, then you can sort of be free of those feelings and work your way up a little bit. So if you're going through one of these now, I'd just say give it time and just try and be aware of what's happening and sort of let go, let it happen. If you're not in one of these states, maybe you see your friends who's sort of stuck in one of these states, like maybe you've got a friend that's always angry or a friend that's always depressed, and you sort of just want to shake him and like snap him out of it and sort of bring him up to your level. But in my experience, there's no sort of optimistic pep talk that can really help someone who's seeing the world through a different sort of lens. You sort of just have to give them time and be not judgmental and take it from there. So if you've gone through this, you might sort of recognize some of these sort of thought patterns that you might have. But if you've gone through the whole thing, just like the movie Inception, at the end you're going to finally wake up, you can see the world clearly with your own eyes, and you can experience love, just like when Leonardo DiCaprio can finally see his kids again, and he doesn't care if it's a dream or not. You sort of realize that your life's just been this weird dream this whole time, and you can finally see reality for what it is. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Catch you guys next time.